Those were some good lessons for sure.
Yeah.
The other
Yeah.
thing that's interesting is that you don't always react the way you think you will react. Like,
That's it.
yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
And then that's why it's easy to be a couch jockey and be like, well, if that was me in that situation, I would have done this. Well, would you have really done that? I don't know.
And then you get people that are really tool fixated, and they just don't realize that, well, once again, without being too repetitive, the
Your brain
decision
has to
making,
work.
yeah, your experience, your practice, that's what does it. And then everything else will follow. And consider being well-rounded. Consider having very good verbal commands. William April, once again, ask, tell, make. Ask, I'm sorry I don't. I'm sorry I can't help you. Tell, get away from me, with a little bit of escalation. The last one is the make. It could be the pepper spray, whatever. And it's going to be something it just needs to be quick, guttural commands. Maybe don't move. Those are all quick. I'm sorry I can't. We're not being rude. And I am sorry I can't help you. I'm sorry I can't. The next one is back away from me. I don't know you. Whatever words you want, as long as it's short and somewhat commanding. I don't know you really isn't, but that's in my head sometimes. But the last one is your make, and your make must be a don't move, a stop. Whatever your words are, wouldn't it be great to practice that while using your pepper spray so it's in your brain? Because the chances of you having to use verbal commands to say, no, no, I don't have $1. No, thank you. I'm sorry I can't help you. Aren't you going to use verbal commands a lot more than you're going to shoot somebody or even have to brandish a weapon? But if you do, my God, do you have to be proficient at it? Right? So why don't we look at it as a whole? Not one or the other. Why don't we I'm going to be pretty darn good with all of this. So it's going to be good enough to save my life. And that's what I'm going to train for, is for others to be safe and for myself to be safe. But we forget about the pepper spray or the jack and sap. But we forget about being able to protect ourselves and having our frames or our fence up and the reasons why that would be good to practice. All these things are all a part of it. So yeah, I work my sub-second draw from 7 or 10 yards as often as I can. I was on the range 3 times this week. I was Friday, Saturday, and Sunday working that sub-second draw. And I want the decision to press the trigger. I want to see the flash, and I want to make the decision to press the trigger, not because of anything else. So I work in different modes. One is your accuracy. One is going to be with speed, and the other one's going to be the performance. So I've worked on accuracy, I worked on speed, and then I worked on putting it together and having a really good decision to press that trigger. If I can do that consistently and on demand, I'm happy. I'm happy. But you need to practice the other stuff as well. And that's what you just learned today, is that you didn't do good, bad, or indifferent. All we did is plant some nuggets that maybe I want to think about some other things. Is that not success?
Yeah, definitely.